Hello everyone, my name is SHUYAO. My mental number is A197623. I'm from class LMCR2282. Building confidence through storytelling. Today I would like to tell you a story called The Six Swans. This is a story of how I lost my six brothers, and how love, silence, and patience helped me bring them back. And first, my life is peaceful. I lived in a castle with my father, the king, and my six brothers. The castle was beautiful, but what I loved most was my family. Every day, I ran through the halls with my brothers, and heard their laughter behind me, waiting for us. They shouted. I laughed and said, "They run faster." We were happy, and I thought nothing could separate us. But I was wrong. One day, my father married a new queen. She looked grateful, but her eyes were cold. Soon, she used the dark magic against my brothers. Their arms became wings. Their voice became cries, and the white feathers filled the air. My six brothers had become swans. I want to scream, but they were already flying away. I ran after them into the forest. Branches scratched my arms, and my feet hurt, but I kept running until the castle disappeared behind me. I was alone and afraid, but I knew one thing clearly: I have to save them. But wandering for a long time, I learned how to break the curse. I have to stay completely silent for years. No one swore, no one cried, no one explanation. During that time, I've had to make six shots from the starflowers. Only then could I brothers become human again. My heart felt heavy. How could I stay silent for so long? How could I explain myself if people understand me? But when I imagined my brothers clapped in the sky, I made my decision. I will do it. I thought, no matter how painful it. From that day on, I did not speak. Early morning, I gathered the starflowers. The petals were pale, like tiny stars. My fingers became sore, and my hands became rough from the swing. Sometimes people whispered about me. What's that girl? Why doesn't she speak? She must be strange. I want to answer, but I could not. So I bowed my head and keep swinging. Days passed. Yeah, I must. Then the ears, each shut, reminded me of one brother. His face, his laughter, and the way he used to protect me. When I felt tired, I spoke only in my heart. Please wait for me, I'm coming. Later, another king found me in the forest. He brought me to his kingdom and treated me kindly. Although I never spoke, he believed there was goodness in me, and he made me his queen. I thought I could live safely while finishing the shirt, but danger came again. Because I was silent, people spread lies about me. They said I was evil and deserved to be punished. I heard everything, but I still could not speak. I could not define myself. I could only sit quietly with my unfinished shirt in my hands. The most frightening moment came when I was about to be punished. A crowd stood around me. My heart beat so fast I could hardly breathe. I looked down at the final shirt. It was almost finished, just a little more time. That's all. Then I heard the wings about me. I looked up and saw this white swan flying toward me. With my trembling hands, I threw the shirts over them, one shot, then another, one another. As the shorts touched them, feathers disappeared. Wings become arms. Swan cries become the human voice. My brothers were standing before me again. but one brother still have a small win. Because the last shot was not completely finished. I looked at him sadly, but I smiled and I said, "You saved us in the moment. I was finally allowed to speak. My brothers," I cried. The truth was revealed. Everyone understood why I have stayed silent. The evil queen's cruelty was exposed, and justice returned to the kingdom. I was reunited with my brothers, and my family was restored. From my story, I learned this. Truly love was not always loud. Sometimes love is silent, sometimes love is patient, and sometimes love means suffering quietly until the people you love are finally free. Thank you.